If you want to see how we got this flaky salmon, tune in. This is my second video I'm recording today, so this is all the same day. So yes, my hair's the same. Yes, I still have on this hoodie because it's all the same day. It's literally 5 minutes later. So today I'm about to show you all a dish I like to make. I'm about to show you all stuffed salmon, and it's going to be stuffed with cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, and spinach. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, continue watching this video. I'm only showing how to make the stuffed salmon, but of course I'm eating other things with it. I'm going to be eating a cauliflower risotto as like my starch, because it's going to be kind of a substitute for rice. And I'm also going to make yellow squash and zucchini mix. And my dad made greens. I'm going to also eat greens with this. But I'm not going to show you how to make the zucchini or the cauliflower rice. But if you all like this salmon video, I definitely will do other cooking videos for you all. I have this skillet on medium heat, and we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil, a little bigger than a quarter size, like 2 quarters maybe. And I just put my hand over it to see if it was getting hot yet. Here is the spinach we're going to use, and you can see it's hot, it just popped. And next we are going to add the spinach to the hot skillet. And it seems like I'm adding a lot of spinach, which I am, but if you have ever cooked spinach, you know how much it shrinks. Like when this is finished cooking, it looks like nothing is in here. Like, where did it go? Next, I'm just adding some light seasoning to give it a little flavor. I'm just adding some black peppercorn, and I'm grinding that over the spinach. Next, we're adding some salt, and I'm grinding that over as well. This says Mediterranean salt, but you can use like sea salt, anything like that. I'm just using a spatula trying to coat the spinach in the olive oil that's on the bottom and get the salt and pepper like thoroughly distributed in the spinach. Here we are going to cover the spinach, and it only took 2 minutes for it to cook like this. Like, you don't need to cook it long at all, and when you overcook it, it takes all the nutrients out. Next, I'm dumping the warm spinach in the bowl, and I also put a half a block of cream cheese in there and Parmesan cheese. I did not measure the Parmesan cheese because I just like cheesy food, but you put how much cheese you want. Like, that might be a lot for people. I love cheese. And now I'm just using a fork to mix it all up and just kind of break down that cream cheese. Also, take your cream cheese out before you start cooking the spinach and everything so it can kind of soften up, because it's hard to work with sometimes if it's not soft. Another thing, the warm spinach helped so much with making that cream cheese creamier. I'm adding some salt, just a little bit, and some peppercorn. Do not add too much salt because cheese is already salty and you don't want your food to be over salted. This is the kind of salmon I got, but use whatever you would like. I did cut it into 3 fillets, and I also skinned it, which was a little difficult while it's raw. I heard it's easier cooked, but yeah. Next, make sure you're cutting this pocket 3/4 of the way through so it can be deep enough but not too deep. Like, don't cut all the way through because it is a pocket and you do want it to hold the filling that we made. And I'm just going in with a knife, making sure all the little pieces are cut and it's going to be open enough and have enough space. Get your seasonings together. We were real simple this time. Got some salt, some pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And in this house, we season both sides of the meat, okay? As for me in my house, we will season this meat, like, don't play. But not too much. We don't need high blood pressure.
Yeah, get into it.
Open your pocket. Now we're getting to the stuffing. I'm using the fork and my finger to just stuff it to my liking. Y'all, this was so difficult with these long nails on. But yeah, just use like your fingertip and a fork and you can get it real good. This next step is optional. I added a little Cajun spice because I like it a little spicy sometimes. Isn't necessary, but I added Parmesan cheese just to give it a little crusting on top. The oven had been preheating while I was preparing the fillets, and you're going to preheat it to 350, and then we are going to set the timer for 12 minutes. And here we have it. Here are the 3 fillets I made. And this was a hit in the house. Like, my dad and my brother loved them. And I don't even like spinach, but this was so good. So I hope you all enjoyed the video and subscribe and like. Thank you.